Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Kline Studios Piano Lesson number 39. In this lesson, you're going to learn a new way to use the 1, 4, and 5 chords that you learned in the last lesson. Let's go to the board. In the last lesson, we learned about 1, 4, 5 chords. Now in the key of C major, a 1 chord would be C, E, and G. I'll draw it down here with Big Brother C2 so you can see clearly. And a 4 chord would start on the 4th step of the scale. So it would be F, A, and C. Or F, A, C. But what if you wanted to play a 4 chord, but you had already played a 1 chord and you really didn't want to move your hand that much? Well, guess what? You can rearrange these notes. Same notes, but in a different order. So watch this. We're going to have C. Okay, that is a note in the 4 chord. F and A. Look at that. I still have an F. I still have an A. And I still have a C. I'm just going to use middle C instead of little sister C. And then from here to here, I don't really have to move my whole hand. Down here, I could do the same thing. C, F, and A. Now how about the 5 chord? G, B, D. Let's see. G, B, and D. All right, well, let's figure out how we can have a better fingering if we're starting from this position or this position to get to a 5 chord. Well, I could just scoot my thumb down to B. Remember, this is what B looks like when you play it with the right hand. This B is the same as this B, same thing, but this B is played with the right hand. The C, that little line above it, is where middle C would usually be. So B, and then what else do we need? Okay, we have a B, we need an E, and we need a D. Oh, I'm sorry, we need a G and a D. So I'm just going to put the D right here and the G there. So we got our G, we got the D. I'm just playing the B, and the D an octave lower. There you go. What I did was I took the 1 chord and I left it the same for now. I took the 4 chord and the 5 chord and I rearranged them so that it would be more convenient for my hand, so I wouldn't have to go as far. Some notes I moved an octave lower. Some notes I just kind of decided I'm going to scoot down to a B instead of moving my whole hand up to the next B. Same notes, different octave, different order, but same notes. Now let's look at the music and give this a try. Summer Night, right hand. C, E, G, and you know that's a 1 chord. C stays the same, and then I'm going to scoot my fingers up. C, F, and A. Now I would use the 1st finger, 3rd finger, and 5th finger for this chord. Still thumb here, and then I would just scoot my 3rd finger up to that F and scoot my 5th finger up to that A. Then look, right back to C again, C, E, and G, the 1 chord. Then look at this, it's a 5 chord just in a different order. So what I would do here is I would take my thumb that I used for C and just scoot it down to B, 2nd finger for D, and 5th finger for G. And then back to the 1 chord again. And pretty much the same thing repeats itself. If you know how to do these chords, you can definitely do these. Then over here, we have C, E, G, C, stretch your 3rd finger up to F, and 5th finger up to A, C, E, G, and scoot your thumb down, B, D, G. You see, if you're only going to move out of the hand position for one or two notes, it doesn't always make sense to move your whole hand. I'm going to play this song for you. You go ahead and listen. Right hand only. My thumb is starting on middle C. Rest, 2, 3. Here I've used my second finger for E, third finger for G, so I can reach up to little sister C with my pinky. All right, right hand, I'm going to begin with my thumb on middle C. Here we go. I'm going to scoot up and then back. Thumb moves down. Third and fifth just scoot up. Thumb goes down. Finger stretches a little, thumb stretches down. Second finger on E, stretch out your hand. And there you go, back to the music. Left hand. Big brother C, E, G, C, F. Now look ahead, there's an A. So I would stretch and use my second finger for that F and my thumb for A. But if you find a better way to do it, that's all right. Then back to C, E, G. Then I'm going to scoot my fifth finger down to B and use my third finger for D and my thumb for G. So I'm thinking about fingering that is the most comfortable and where you really don't have to move your hand around all that much when you don't really need to. And over here we have the chords with left hand. C, the one chord. Then we stretch up C, F, and A. Back to the C chord. Then fifth finger scoots down B, D, G. I'm going to play it for you. Follow along. Okay, left hand. Fifth finger on big brother C to start with. Fifth finger scoots down, so does third. Thumb up there. Reach up with the thumb. Third and fifth scoot down. Back to the music. All right, this time hands together. I'll play it and you follow along with the music. Hands together. Here we go. Remember, take your time. Good work, everyone. Remember, you can find this music by visiting KlineCreative.com. Click on Kline Studios and then Piano Lessons. All the PDFs are there for you to download for free. If you have any questions, contact me, piano@KlineCreative.com. Enjoy and keep playing.